I just finished reading a post about a business consultant that I follow. He always has the most insightful entries, and I just love his stick figure animations. He once wrote about how the movie A Beautiful Mind helped him overcome his doubts about being a consultant. He noted the main character, John Nash's relationships with figments of his imagination, seeing as he was schizophrenic, and how once diagnosed, he learned to live with their presence by choosing not to interact with them. We all have negative talk, quote unquote, that can prevent us from confidently using our talents to serve others. A little humility never hurt anybody, but significant, relentless, self imposing blows to our confidence can be debilitating. And most of us don't have to have a mental illness to be immobilized by its effects. Those figments of our imagination can clog our minds and choke our creativity like invasive climbing vines. The challenge and opportunity this negative self-talk presents is this. How can we repurpose it like compost worms do with earth and cardboard, turning it into something purposeful like fertilizer and beautiful like flowers? How can we equip ourselves with tools to recondition our minds' power to support and strengthen who we are? But before I get ahead of myself, let me welcome you to my channel. My name is Diane Thomas, and I love Black people. As a personal development coach, I help us exercise self-determination by coaching on how to create purposeful and empowered lives while rejecting the constructs of Black excellence and Black exceptionalism. If this sounds like a topic that you'd like to learn more about, you're in the right place. So please take a moment to like, subscribe, share this video, and hit the notification bell so that you'll be alerted when I post a new video or when I go live. Also, sign up for notification emails to ensure you don't miss my live, since you may not get a notification from YouTube. The link is in the description. What you focus on expands. Our thoughts originate from our beliefs, and that's where we need to begin in wrestling the demons of self-sabotage. Our minds can be retrained to shift from centering on what's wrong with us to what makes us strong and remarkable. What are those beliefs for you? What are you focusing on? What is occupying your thoughts so relentlessly that it keeps you from progressing? What would be possible in your life if you operated from a position of strength and not limitations? Changing mindsets, like changing habits, is a process we embark on by choice. And yes, changing the bad stuff you believe about yourself, especially as it's grown from a microscopic planted seed by some naysayer a long time ago before you even knew yourself, seems nearly impossible. But your mind can be disciplined, reprogrammed even, to learn to live confidently in the presence of negativity. When I'm challenged to do so, there's one question that I ask myself that just by changing the way I ask it makes the answer act like a probe, inspiring me to find my way to succeed. Changing I can't to how can I? I banned the word can't from my lexicon and that of my children years ago. Unless it has to do with unhealthy, toxic situations and people and my removing myself from all dealings with them, I don't use it. Can challenges us to push our own envelopes and step out of our comfort zones. Can is forward thinking and bold. Can sets expectations and intentions. Can is hopeful and life affirming. High achievement is what can facilitates, and high achievers are its frontiersmen. Deciding to elevate, attain, and maintain their personal best, high achievers have mindsets that see external challenges and disempowering self-talk as invasive climbing vines primed for repurposing, setting up how can I explorations. I've always been energized by naysayers, especially those folks who think that what they've seen of me is all there is and all I can be. I don't talk much about my goals and dreams, in part because energy vampires are everywhere, but mostly because I get my strength to pursue them by keeping them sharply challenged but protected in my mind. As I've gotten older, I've grown accustomed to sparring with my negative self-talk and being steadily urged on from my mind's cornermen with how can I? My mindset is a product of the barrage of threats my goals and dreams have endured over these many years, but I've distilled the process through testing to either tactically shape this disempowering talk into a new way of thinking or cast it to the side, de-energized and immobile, maybe not out of mind, but out of power. So, my fellow Black warriors, let's reclaim our momentum, confidence, and power by asking better questions. Here are two more for you. What negative talk have you been living with that's threatened your high achievement potential? And what life changing opportunities can bring to you? Thank you for joining me today. Share this message and video and hit the like button, and let's commit to finding ways we can work together to get you asking better questions of yourself. You can begin the process by clicking the link in the description below to complete a simple questionnaire. The questionnaire asks you to assess yourself on the 5 pillars that high achievers use to get to and maintain success: clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence. A coaching methodology that can give you habits and practices that can transform your abilities and outcomes. Once you've emailed it back to me, we can schedule your free 1 hour coaching session. So why don't you complete it today so we can get started on your empowerment journey? I can't wait to talk with you. Stay safe and blessed.